So here's examples of area and perimeter questions as per your exam papers, and sometimes other topics can appear also. So the diagram shows a sketch of Joan's house on a coordinate grid. Each small square on the grid has a length of 1 centimeter. So each grid is 1 centimeter. Okay? So on your ruler, each grid is 1 centimeter, do you see? So 9 centimeters, 10 centimeters, etc. The points A and B are shown. There is a cracked tile on the roof at D. Plot D on the coordinate diagram. So D is 4, 9. So we always go to the x-axis, 4, up as far as 9. So that's D, 4, 9. Okay, so that's the cracked tile. Done. Label the point D. Okay. Write down the coordinates of A and B. So A, cross 6 and up 2. So 6, 2. B, across 8 and up 4. 8 and 4. Okay. Now, part C. There is a knocker halfway between A and B. Find the midpoint of AB. So, what is the midpoint of AB? Well, I'm going to join A to B. What's the midpoint of AB? 7, 3. So, the midpoint is 7, 3. Okay, so not that difficult so far. Write down the height and width of the door in the sketch. So go back to our door. What's the height of the door? 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeters, and the width 1, 2. So what is the height of the door? 4 centimeters. And the width is 2. So now I want to work out the area. How do I find area? Area is equal to length by width, which is 4 centimeters, multiplied by 2 centimeters, which is 8 centimeters squared. Okay. Now, the sketch is to a scale. So for every centimeter, 1 centimeter is 0.5 meters. So 2 centimeters would be 1 meter. 3 centimeters would be 1.5 meters. 4 centimeters would be 2 meters. So you see, that's a scale. So now work out the actual height of the door. Well, 4 centimeters is equal to 2 meters. And 2 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. Because 1 centimeter is a half a meter, or 0.5 meters. It tells us here. So 2 centimeters would be 2 times 0.5, which is 1 meter. 4 centimeters would be 4 times 0.5, which would be 2 meters, and so on. Okay, so that's how we go about doing that one. Now, Joan wants to paint the house, and the area of the house is 170 meters squared. Each tin of paint covers 100 meters squared and costs $42.50. She can only buy full tins of paint, so she can't buy part of a tin. So how much is she going to require? Well, she's going to need 2 tins of paint because they won't allow her have half a tin. So what's 2 times 42.50? So use your calculator. 42.50 times 2 gives you, so 42 is equal to 85 euros. Okay, so that's just kind of to give you an idea of measurements and areas and what it looks like in the exam form. Okay. The next one, and these are taken from past papers, right? So the diagram shows a rectangular field near Ashling School. When it is wet, she walks from A to O and O to B around the field. So find the distance she walks going from A to O and O to B. So A to O is 34 metres plus 41 metres, which is equal to 75 metres. So there's nothing too difficult here for you so far. Okay? When it is dry, she walks from A to B, straight through the field. The distance is x. Use the theorem of Pythagoras to find the value of x. So theorem of Pythagoras says c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. So this was in your trigonometry. So c is always the one sloped like so. So in this case, x squared is equal to 34 squared plus 41 squared. So x squared is equal to 34 squared is equal to 1158.56 plus 41 squared is equal to 1681. So x squared is equal to 2837. So x is the square root of 2837. So the square root of 2837, which is 53.26, to one decimal place is 53.3 meters. Okay, so take your time with that. Pythagoras is probably the more difficult thing there. Okay, and now, how much shorter is it for Ashling to walk straight through the field instead of around it? So to go around the field, we had 75 meters. That was to go around the field, okay? Take away, to go directly was only 53.3. That was to go directly, okay? So 75, take away 53.3 is equal to 21.7, which rounded up is 22 meters. Okay? Now we want to find the area of the wall. So the rectangle wall is 9 meters by 4 meters. So the area is equal to the length by the width, 9 meters by 4 meters, which is 36 meters squared. Okay? Mary's going to paint the wall, and one tin of paint covers 12 meters. So how many tins of paint will she need? Well, the total area is 36 meters squared, divided by 12 meters squared, is equal to 3 tins of paint. Okay? So that's some revision work for you. Alright?